Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Nova Hardianti. Today I would like to present the concept of sound. Sound is something we experience every day. We ask it to communicate, enjoy music, revenge, warning, and even in medical technology. Because of that, understanding how sound works is a very important, especially in science. Now let's discuss the main concept of sound. First, let's talk about the definition of sound. Sound is a form of energy that is produced when object vibrates. That vibration creates sound waves that travel through a medium until they reach Earth. A medium can be a solid, a liquid, or a gas. For example, sound can travel through air, water, and metal. One important thing to remember is that sound cannot travel through a vacuum because there are no particles to carry the vibration. For example, when a bell rings, it vibrates, the vibration moves through the air and finally reaches our ears so we can hear the sound. So, sound always need both vibration and medium to travel. Now let's discuss how sound is produced. Sound is created when an object vibrates. When an object vibrates, it pushes and pulls the particles around it. These moving particles create sound waves that travel in all directions. There are many examples of vibrating objects that produce sound, such as number one, a guitar string. Number two, a ringing bell. Number three, a drum. Number four, and the human vocal cords. When we speak, I from or lungs pass through our vocal cords, causing them to vibrate. This vibration produces our voice. Without vibration, there would be no sound. Sound has several important properties. First, in pitch. Pitch tells us whether a sound is high or low. Pitch depends on the frequency of vibration. The higher the frequency, the higher the pitch. For example, a child voice usually an higher pitch than an adult voice. Second is loudness. Loudness means how low or soft a sound is. It depends on the amplitude of vibration. A large amplitude produces a louder sound, while a smaller amplitude produces a softer sound. For example, is your hit if if you hit a drum harder, it produces a louder sound. This third There is quality or timbre. Quality, also called timbre, is the characteristic that makes one sound different from another, even if two musical instruments play the same note. They still sound different because each instrument has its own timbre. For example, a piano and a guitar can both line the note C, but they produce different sound qualities. The last property in direction. Direction means how long a sound lasts. For example, the sound of whistle lasts longer than the sound of clapping hands. Speed of sound. Next, let's discuss the speed of sound. The speed of sound depends of the medium through which it travel. In air, sound travel and approximately 343 meter per second. In water, is travel at about 1480 meter per second. It still is travel even faster around 5960 meter per second. Why is this? Because particles in solid closely together, allowing vibration to move more quickly. This gets the particles are farther apart, so sound travel more slowly. 3-4 sound travel fantasy is solid, slower is liquid, and slow in gas. Echo and reflection of sound. Sound waves can bounce back when they hit a hard surface. This is called resolution of sound. One result of sound results in echo, and echo is related sound that we heard after the original sound. For example, if you're shot in a cave I felt or a large empty building, you might hear your one voice returning a few moments later. Relaxation of sound is also used technology. For example, sonar uses reflected sound waves to detect underwater objects and measure the, the depth of the ocean. The human ear and hearing. Now let's learn of we hear sound. First, sound waves enter the outer ear. Then they make the eardrum vibrate. This vibration passes through the tiny bones in the middle ear. After that, they enter the cochlea, which is located in the inner ear. Inside the cochlea, the vibrations are changed into electric signal. The signal travels through the auditory nerve to the brain. Finally, the brain interprets the signal as sound, so although or its region sound. Our brain is actually responsible for recognizing and understanding it. Use and importance of a sound. Finally, let's discuss the importance of sound in our daily lives. Number one, communication. Sound allows us to speak, listen, and communicate with other people. Without sound, a verbal communication would be impossible. Number two, music and entertainment. Sound, sound is uh, sound is used in music, movies, concerts, and many forms of entertainment. It helps people express emotion and enjoy artistic performance. Number three, medicine. In medicine, sound waves are used. Number 4, ultrasound or USG. Doctor use ultrasound to examine organ inside the body and monitor the development of baby during pregnancy. Number 5, technology. Sound is, Sound is also used in many technologies such as sonar, which helps detect underwater objects and measure ocean depth. Number 6, safety. Sound plays an important role in safety. Examples include ambulance siren, fire, fire alarm, school bells, and car horn. The sound warn people about danger or important situation. In conclusion, sound is a form of energy that is produced by vibrating objects and requires a medium to travel. Sound has four main properties: speed, loudness, quality, or timbre, and duration. The speed of sound depends on the medium and its travel vantage through solid. Sound can also be reflected, creating which echoes and is processed by our ears and brain. Most importantly, sound plays a significant role in communication, education, medication, technology, entertainment, and safety. Understanding the concept of sound helps us explain many natural phenomena and technological applications in our everyday lives. Thank you very much your Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.